So I'm hiking in the Olympic National Wilderness, headed up to Enchanted Valley, and man, these forests are just incredible. The amount of life and biomass. I mean, you can't find a square inch that's not covered by something green. It's amazing, just the tenacity of life. And in conditions like this that are temperate because of the ocean, and with 12 feet of rain per year, life just goes. So one of the things I've been thinking about in this trip is what role do we as humans play in this web of life that we are a part of? For a while I've really made humanity wrong, like we are a mistake, a cancer on the earth, because of all the things we're doing that are so harmful. And I mean, I think there's some truth to that, but it hasn't been the most empowering point of view. And so, I think when I think about evolution, it's just one big experiment, one big prototype, of which we're a part. And nature makes mistakes too. But I think one of the differences between humans and most other species is that our evolution is not bound to our DNA, that we have this capacity to evolve and adapt and change our view of the world and our role in the world through the evolution of our consciousness and the mental models we hold about the world, and the very contexts through which and lenses through which we see the planet. So I'm still on the right trail. So I think human beings are just a prototype, and we're still figuring it out, and nature's still figuring it out, always creating. It's really, in my opinion, one of the most creative forces, the most creative force, the ultimate creative force in the planet, of which we are made in its image. So I think what I'm now thinking about is really, as a human species, we have a niche in the ecosystem to fill, just like all other animals. And this niche, or niche, however you want to pronounce it, is in some ways ours to create, but we have to do it in service of the wider purpose of life, and how life works, and how life, the web of life, works in a particular way. It creates conditions for itself to thrive. It turns rock into soil, produces no waste. Each organism counterbalances with other organisms and works symbiotically to create a resilient, stable system. All the principles of living systems and sustainability that we all know and love. So when I really think about it, I think that we have a very clear role that is our highest and best use, which is that we evolved with a larger frontal lobe, larger cranium than any other species. So we have the capacity to do things no other species on the planet can do. This is our unique gift to the web of life. We can plan and predict the future. We can cross large distances and travel with the technology we create. We really have the capacity to bring life to places that's currently not, and to interweave living systems into our systems, and whether it be our agricultural systems, our buildings, our transportation systems. And there's a lot of wonderful frameworks emerging, such as the Living Building Challenge, or agroecology, or holistic ranch management, various forms of agriculture that work in concert with living systems and the principles that make these things work. So we have the power to bring trees to deserts and grasslands to deserts, to certainly restore the damage we've done, but I think go beyond that. And ultimately, if we start thinking really big, begin to bring life to other planets in our solar system and beyond. I mean, that's way far out, and I think we should first figure things out here. But the role that we play is vital, and we can take this 4 billion year experiment called life and evolution, and we can add value to it. We can do something. Yeah, I really do think that Gaia or nature or Mother Earth or this living system created human beings for a reason, and we do serve a very clear purpose. And that going forward, this is the niche we have to play, or we have to fill in the larger system of life. And I think it gives me a very clear directive, and a sense of purpose, and a sense of belonging to these beautiful systems around us, this web of life we're a part of, but also a sense of belonging to our own species, and that we do have a unique purpose, and that the tribe of humanity has a role to play distinct from anything else, and that shared identity is what holds us together.